Good day to every one of you. Welcome to today's class. This is your civic education teacher, Mr. Ajewole Michael. So today we'll be talking about political apathy. So in our today's class, we have so many objectives to talk about on under the political apathy. So we'll be looking at our objective, which will be talking about the definition of political apathy. We'll also identify causes of political apathy, also be discussing the consequence of political apathy, and be giving subjects solution to reduce political apathy in Nigeria. Now, when we talked about political political apathy is a lack of interest, concern, or participation in political activity by citizen. Yes, it's talking about where citizen totally is being discouraged in participating in political what activities. They are not engaging into political activities in the society, which includes they are not voting, they don't like discussing about politics, they don't like holding their leaders accountable. So this is what political apathy means. Talking about the forms of political apathy, we'll be talking about looking at refusal to vote during election. That's where you see some people will tell you that my vote did not even count. So why stressing myself? Lack of interest in political news or debates. They were like, they are all fallacies, they are all lie, avoiding political rallies or campaigns, like all those politicians, they are liars. Failure to register for election, indifference to government politics or national world issues. These are the forms, these are the behaviors people exhibit, which are what leads to a political apathy. We're looking at the causes of political apathy. Lack of trust in in politician or government. Yes, in Nigeria today, based on the past history of promise and fail, most citizens in Nigeria does not trust the government again. Election malpractice and rigging. Yes, that's why most people say does not like to vote because they felt like their vote does not count. And it's not actually like that. Corruption in leadership, insecurity or fear of violence during election by using of thuggery, and we see different issues that happen during general election. There is thuggery, killing, and so many other things. Poor performance of the poor leaders. Our leaders in the past has promised us and they did woefully. So, effects of political apathy, election of unqualified or corrupt what leaders. Yes, this because when the citizens are not having interest, any person can emerge as a leader where we begin to have poor governance and underdevelopment. Citizen rights are being ignored. Yes, because the person there find his way there. He was not voted to power. Low voter turnout. Yes, during the voting, there'll be drastic low voters turnout, weak democratic what institution. Looking at the danger, what are the dangers that political apathy can cause? Is our political apathy weaken democracy? Democracy, as we all know, is the government of the people for the people, where people choose their leader. Yes. Now, when the people who emerge their leaders, who choose their leader, are not in the position, they don't trust the process. Definitely, the process will be weakened. It gives room for manipulations. Yes, it encourage dictatorship and authoritarianism because yes, the leader find his way there. He is not accountable. He's not going to be accountable to anybody. Lead to politics that does not reflect public interest, or they do things based on how they feel. How do we reduce political apathy? We can reduce it by political education in schools and community. That is what is part of the objective of civic education, ensuring free and fair election whereby people, the person the voters vote for are emerged. Encouraging youth participation, yes, pushing electoral offender Yes, they need to punish them. Punishing electoral of office offenders. It is very, very important. Transparent and accountability in our government, whereby the government are hold accountable for everything that happens. Now, looking at roles of youth in fighting political apathy. Number one, register to vote and encourage peers. As a youth, it is your right to vote, to register for vote. Yes. Then participating in student union and debate. It enables people to begin to understand what politics is all about, participating, holding leaders accountable through social media and activities, learning and sharing civic knowledge, which we are here doing. Now we'll be looking at case studies. Nigeria 2019 election, over 84 million registered and less than 30% voters turn out, which is not supposed to be so. Show high political apathy, especially amongst the youth. So, lesson, more civic engagement is what needed to take away political war apathy. So our class discussion today will be looking at, I want you to answer these questions. Have you or someone you know ever show political apathy, and why? What can you do as a student to encourage political participation? Should voting be made compulsory? Sure, I will be expecting these answers in the comment section. Kindly drop your own response, your own view to our class discussion. So this brings us to the summary and conclusion of our class today. We talked about political apathy is harmful to national what development. It causes disruption, ignorance, and poor governance. Youth must be actively involved in political what in politics. Civic education is the key to build a strong democracy. Thank you so much. God bless you.